Welcome back to Universal Wealth, the place where we unlock your potential for a life of abundance, joy, and impact. Today we're diving into a topic that's often misconstrued and shrouded in outdated beliefs: poverty and wealth. Let me tell you, poverty is not holy and wealth is not evil. This isn't about glorifying money, it's about understanding its power and how it can be a force for good in your life and the world. We've been conditioned to believe that struggling financially is somehow noble, while financial abundance is inherently corrupt. This is simply not true. It's time to break free from these limiting beliefs and embrace a new perspective on wealth, one that empowers you to create a life of purpose, impact, and yes, financial freedom. Let's be real, folks. How often do you hear those praising poverty, living it themselves? You'll find them preaching about the virtues of a simple life from their mansions, behind gilded podiums, or on book tours funded by, you guessed it, money. They'll tell you to be content with what you have, to find happiness in deprivation. But let me ask you this. If poverty is so fulfilling, why aren't they living it? Why aren't they giving away their fortunes to experience the supposed joy of having nothing? The truth is, they understand the power of wealth. They know it provides choices, security, and the ability to make a difference. They're just not willing to give it up. Don't be fooled by their hypocrisy. They're selling you a narrative that keeps you trapped in a cycle of scarcity, while they enjoy the benefits of abundance. Let's cut through the romanticized notions of poverty and talk about its harsh realities. Poverty isn't noble. It's a brutal cycle that traps families for generations. It's about constant stress, impossible choices, and limited opportunities. It's about children going to bed hungry, families struggling to afford basic healthcare, and the crushing weight of debt holding people back from their dreams. Poverty breeds despair, fuels crime, and robs individuals of their potential. It's a breeding ground for health problems, broken families, and social unrest. To say that poverty is somehow virtuous is not only insensitive, it's downright dangerous. Don't buy into the lie that poverty builds character. It doesn't. It breaks spirits and steals futures. It's time to stop glorifying poverty and start addressing it for what it is: a crisis that demands our attention and action. Poverty isn't just about a lack of money, it's a lack of access. It's a barrier that stands between individuals and their potential. When you're living in poverty, basic necessities become luxuries. Education, healthcare, healthy food, safe housing, these become privileges, not rights. Imagine trying to focus on your studies when you're worried about your next meal. Imagine trying to build a business when you're struggling to keep a roof over your head. Poverty creates a vicious cycle that's incredibly difficult to break free from. It limits your choices, shrinks your opportunities, and keeps you trapped in a system that's designed to hold you down. It's time to dismantle this system and create a world where everyone has an equal opportunity to thrive, regardless of their financial background. Chapter 4. The Manipulation of the Poor. Let's be clear. Associating poverty with purity and wealth with greed is a tactic used to control the masses. It's a way to keep the poor content with their lot in life, while the wealthy maintain their power and privilege. Think about it. If you believe that being poor makes you morally superior, you're less likely to question the status quo. You're less likely to demand better for yourself and your family. This narrative serves those in power by keeping the masses divided and complacent. It's time to wake up and recognize this manipulation for what it is. Your worth is not tied to your net worth. You deserve abundance regardless of your financial situation. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Chapter 5. Poverty versus humility. Don't confuse the two. Poverty and humility are not synonymous. Humility is a virtue, a choice to live with grace, gratitude, and a lack of ego. Poverty, on the other hand, is a lack of resources, often forced upon individuals and families through circumstances beyond their control. You can be wealthy and humble, just as you can be poor and prideful. True humility comes from within, from recognizing that we are all connected and that our material possessions do not define us. Don't fall into the trap of believing that poverty is a prerequisite for spiritual growth. You can live a life of purpose, meaning, and service regardless of your financial status. It's time to redefine success on our own terms, to embrace abundance in all areas of our lives, and to use our resources, both material and spiritual, to make a positive impact on the world. Chapter 6. Wealth, a Force for Good. Wealth, when used responsibly, can be a powerful force for good. It provides the resources to support causes we believe in, to fund innovative solutions to global challenges, and to uplift entire communities. Imagine the impact we could have if we shifted our perspective from seeing wealth as inherently evil to recognizing its potential for positive change. Think of the entrepreneurs who create jobs, the philanthropists who fund life-saving research, and the everyday people who use their financial resources to make a difference in their communities. Wealth amplifies our impact, allowing us to contribute on a larger scale and create a ripple effect of positive change. It's time to embrace a new narrative around wealth, one that celebrates its potential to transform lives and make the world a better place. True moral and spiritual alignment isn't determined by the size of your bank account. It's about your actions, your intentions, and the impact you have on others. You can be wealthy and live a life of integrity, generosity, and compassion. Conversely, you can be poor and make choices that are selfish, harmful, or unethical. Your financial status doesn't define your character, your choices do. It's time to stop judging individuals based on their wealth and start focusing on the content of their character. Let's create a world where we value kindness, compassion, and integrity above all else, regardless of someone's financial standing. Remember, true wealth is not measured in dollars and cents, but in the richness of our relationships, the depth of our character, and the positive impact we have on the world. Chapter 8. Financial Freedom. Unlocking your potential. Financial stability isn't about greed, it's about freedom. It's about releasing the grip of financial stress and creating space for personal growth, creativity, and contribution. When you're not constantly worried about money, you're free to pursue your passions, develop your talents, and give back to the world in meaningful ways. Imagine the possibilities if you could wake up every day excited about your work, knowing that you're making a difference and living a life aligned with your values. Financial freedom empowers you to live a life of purpose, impact, and fulfillment. It's time to break free from the shackles of financial scarcity and step into a life of abundance and possibility. Chapter 9. Shifting the conversation, fairness, equity, and responsibility. Instead of praising poverty or demonizing wealth, let's shift the conversation to fairness, equity, and the responsible use of resources. Let's create a world where everyone has access to quality education, healthcare, and opportunities to thrive. Let's challenge systems of oppression and inequality that keep people trapped in poverty. Let's hold ourselves and each other accountable for using our resources, both financial and otherwise, in a way that benefits all beings and the planet. It's time to move beyond the simplistic dichotomy of poverty and wealth and engage in a more nuanced and productive conversation about how we can create a more just and equitable world for all. Chapter 10. Poverty sucks. Embrace your power to choose abundance. Let's be blunt, poverty sucks. It's a life of constant struggle, limited choices, and missed opportunities. It's time to stop romanticizing poverty and start empowering ourselves and others to create a better future. You have the power to change your financial destiny. You have the power to create a life of abundance, joy, and impact. It starts with shifting your mindset, embracing your potential, and taking action towards your goals. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not worthy of wealth, or that striving for financial freedom is somehow greedy or selfish. You deserve to live a life of abundance, and you have the power to make it happen. So go out there, embrace your potential, and create the life of your dreams. Join the Exniversal Wealth community. Don't miss out on our journey to unlock your full potential. Hit that subscribe button and become part of the Exniversal Wealth community. We're here to support you every step of the way. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Let's spread this message of empowerment and abundance far and wide. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a new video. We're constantly sharing valuable insights and strategies to help you achieve financial freedom and live your best life. Thank you for being part of the Exniversal Wealth community.